Okay, I think it's working now. So, Beav, I put this together. I thought you'd get a kick out of this. And it's reacquainted me with this program that I use for some public art stuff. So, the rooms, by the way, are pretty much to scale, except this I had to guess on. This is your living room. So, this is my idea about, I understand that this is a point of contention, so maybe that's never going to happen. But I got to tell you, the feng shui here is really nice. You can put your grill here. You could build, you know, what do you say? Stone benches here. I know you're concerned about expense, but I got to tell you something. Making this thing is very expensive. I mean, that's why I'd be inclined not to make a foundation that's 22 inches tall. I'd be more inclined to do a deck or to use the existing patio. But anyway, if you are going to go to the trouble of building this up, I'd extend it here. You could put your man area here for your grill, and it could be, you know, boys and then obviously co-ed and girls over here. And then my thought about the kitchen is as follows. You can just see it. I mean, obviously the details I didn't get really into, but this island, look how open this is. I mean, you're just not crunched anymore. You could bring this island in a foot if you want to make better traffic here. But all of this concern that you had goes away. You can have the burner here, as you were talking about. You can have stools here, 4 stools here. This could be a nice granite countertop. Once again, this could be in. You could move this in towards the sink a little bit if you want. That might be a little bit better. And then that gives you the opportunity. So then it brings this room more into play. It's going to just to open the whole thing up. And you know, like I said, you just make that floor 5 inches taller, and then it's a step down here. And then I've got kind of a generic step down here, but you understand what that is. You know, double French doors would be beautiful there, and it would completely open the house up, I think. And then you don't have to lose this couch area in the living room, which I think is really nice. I think that by doing this with making French doors here and then making a door out to a screen porch here is going to really be confusing spatially. You know, like that's my first gut there, although I do like the idea of a screen patio. Another thought that I had was, you know, I mean, you might conceivably, you know, marry the two. I mean, you could conceivably have, you know, a screen and porch here. You know, I mean, maybe you have room here, but, you know, that seems like a small passageway to get to the screen and porch. Anyway, that's besides the point. But I really like this kitchen idea. And then, like I was saying, if you were to take that molding at the top and continue it on the cabinets across the top here, you know, it'll look really, really nice. So I just thought you'd get a kick out of this. And the dimensions actually are pretty close. I mean, I took a tape to this room, this room, this room, and all this stuff. So this is all pretty accurate. But it's a great way to visualize, you know, the space. And obviously, you've got this really nice arched ceiling, so it's going to feel much big. It's going to feel much bigger, you know, just all around the kitchen. Thinking, you know, the sink being here, you know, you were asking where that should go. I'd be inclined maybe to keep it there, maybe get a nicer sink and granite countertops. And then you've got options for storage. I mean, you can still use this and still use this, but it doesn't have to, the cabinetry doesn't have to go to here, which kind of blocks this off a little bit. And then another thing is, if this is not structural, you could potentially open this up if you wanted to, but that's, I don't know how much that's going to benefit you. But it would give you a more of an open feeling. I mean, just by getting rid of this L-shaped thing, and then, you know, you can also cheat this over if you wanted to. But this still gives you plenty of room so that you could actually have, like Lee and Sarah, a little, what do you say? You could have like a bench table. So bench, 2 chairs here, so people could sit if you wanted to. Then you've got a simple drop down. I mean, you can make this floor the same size as well if it annoys you, but maybe you don't need to do that. And making this floor is not a big deal. I mean, they're going to make you think it is, but, you know, and with some of the craftsmen, you know, you can get a pretty good deal if you know where to, you know, who to talk to. Anyway, thought you'd get a kick out of this, and then let's spin around one last time. Here we go. Fun stuff. All right.